Well, thank you indeed. We are in Nanyuki, and here we are we are coming live to you from Mount Kenya, a safari club here in Nanyuki, in Laikipia County, where the talks about the fight against corruption are ongoing right now. 3 agencies involved in the fight against the vice, just looking at how they can collaboratively work together and enhance the fight against the vice. Now, I'm joined by number 1, the Chief Justice, the head of the judiciary. Probably, let's begin with the request from President Uhuru Kenyatta during the State of the Nation address. He talked about the stay orders that were being given by the High Courts. He says that they are being used by the wealthy cartels or the wealthy corrupt officials to delay justice. What are you going to do about that?
We have had cases. First of all, let me say why we are here. We are here because as the agencies mandated to fight corruption, we have been working, and at times we have not had that collaborative effort that is required to fight corruption. So we are here to critically look at the way we are working, to see where we need to collaborate even more, so that we are able to deal with the cases of corruption. The concern of the head of state about corruption cases is something we are taking very seriously. It's something everybody is taking seriously. The head of state is not saying anything new. It is something which has been there, and is wondering why the agencies involved in the fight against corruption are not working to reduce corruption, if not eliminate it. So why we are here is to look at where are the loose ends. Where are the loose ends? We have in the past involved ourselves in blame games. We are saying the prosecution has not prosecuted the case well. The police have not brought the correct, the relevant evidence and all that. Wanjiku is not interested in that. Wanjiku is not interested in this game of musical chairs. We are here to critically look at the way each of us is working. We are here to blame each other where we have failed, so that we can look at the way forward and move in the fight against corruption. Where those stay orders are being misused, being abused, we want to see how we can handle that. Because if you allow them, the corruption suspects will never want any case to go on. They will want to stall them and even tire the witnesses. Those are the kind of things we want to address here.
You talked about 25 cases that were successfully dealt with, those of economic crimes. But you talk of Wanjiku. He wants to see a big fish netted.
Yes. A big fish is netted. What we are asking the EACC and the police is to carry out investigations thoroughly, and bring the suspects to court when they have evidence. We are asking the judiciary, the magistrates themselves, and the judges to do their work, and know that when there is evidence against somebody, the law requires them to convict. The law requires them to convict. When there is no evidence, the law requires them to acquit. So that's the way we should operate, and we want to speak to all the agencies involved to be able to work together, and we move on. The main thing we are not going to allow anymore is the issue of adjournments. I have told the EACC officials here that when they come to court and they come and they are applying for adjournments, we are going to give them 1 or 2 adjournments. After that, we will dismiss their cases. And we will tell the public where the problem is. Where we are not, where we are ourselves causing the adjournments, where you find a case has been fixed, and the witnesses have been flown from even Mombasa and Kisumu. They have come to Nairobi, and a magistrate is not in court. We are going to ask why that magistrate is not in court. Yeah, that's the kind of accountability I want all these agencies to be involved in if we are going to successfully fight corruption.
Okay. Now, the last question to you, sir. You talked about the state councils coming to court, sometimes not fully prepared. Do you think that has also been a gap in the chain of justice that the corrupt have been utilizing?
Yes, in a way, yes. It's not only the state council, even the magistrates who are prosecuting those cases sometimes go to court when they don't know what is in the file. They have not read the files. So the message we are giving to the agencies involved, the cases are fixed before you. Look at them. What is the nature of the case before you? Let the state council prepare so that and the magistrates look at the charges and see exactly what is there so that the cases can be fought. We can't have this kind of like half-hearted efforts to fight corruption. You can't fight corruption that way.
Okay.
Yes.